He never studied opening theory. He rarely read chess books. And yet, Jose Capablanca became world champion and one of the greatest players of all time. This is the story of the man they called the human chess machine. Capablanca was born in Havana, Cuba, in 1888. His father was a military officer who loved playing chess at the local club. One day, 4-year-old Jose watched his father blunder a piece and politely pointed it out. His father laughed, until Jose sat down and beat him in his very first game. By the age of 13, Capablanca challenged Juan Corzo, the Cuban national champion. The match wasn't close. Young Jose's natural talent crushed Corzo in a style that would define his career: clean, efficient, and merciless. In 1905, Capablanca moved to the United States to study at Columbia University. But instead of lectures and exams, he found himself spending more time at the Manhattan Chess Club. His talent was impossible to ignore. Soon he was giving simultaneous exhibitions, playing dozens of opponents at once, and barely losing any games. Remarkably, Capablanca had never studied chess openings in depth. He played purely by instinct and understanding of positions, relying on what he called natural moves. It wasn't until much later in his career, after he had already become one of the strongest players in the world, that he began studying openings seriously. By 1909, he was making waves in the international chess scene, defeating US champion Frank Marshall in a crushing match. Marshall, known for his aggressive style, later admitted, "I could see the defeat coming long before it arrived." From 1916 to 1924, Capablanca went one of the greatest unbeaten streaks in chess history, 8 years without a single loss. In that time, he faced grandmasters, hustlers, and everything in between, and yet nobody could crack his calm, machine-like precision. Unlike most champions, Capablanca didn't win by tricking you. He won by making 0 mistakes, waiting for you to make one, and then finishing you off with perfect technique. He played as if the game was solved. In 1921, Capablanca finally challenged Emanuel Lasca, who had been world champion for 27 years. Lasca was a fighter, a master of psychological games, and had defended his title against everyone, until now. The match was held in Havana. Lasca fell ill during the contest, but illness or not, Capablanca dominated, winning 4 games, drawing 10 and losing none. He was now world champion. Capablanca seemed unstoppable, but in 1927 he faced Alexander Alekhine in Buenos Aires. Capablanca, famously confident, did not prepare seriously. Alekhine, on the other hand, studied relentlessly, analyzing Capablanca's style in detail. The match was grueling, 34 games over more than 2 months. Alekhine shocked the world by winning 6-3 with 25 draws. Capablanca was stunned. He believed a rematch was inevitable, but Alekhine cleverly avoided giving him one. The great champion would never reclaim his title. Even after losing the crown, Capablanca remained a feared competitor. His endgame technique became the gold standard for generations of players. He pushed for changes to chess rules to avoid endless draws, and even proposed an expanded 10x8 chessboard with new pieces, a variant now called Capablanca chess. Off the board, he was known for his charm, elegance, and love of fine clothes. In an era of eccentric chess masters, Capablanca was the gentleman artist of the game. On March 8, 1942, at age 53, Jose Capablanca collapsed while watching a game at the Manhattan Chess Club. His final years were marked by the same calm grace he showed at the board. He once said, "To improve your game, you must study the endgame before everything else." More than 80 years later, the games of Capablanca are still studied, not for their complexity, but their simplicity. And that's why the quiet genius from Havana still inspires players today.
I can do. I fear I'm losing the game. Do you see anything?
Well, you can still win if you will make this move.
That move? By heaven, well, how it is possible that I didn't see that?
Dr. Aljechin's game is 20% bluff. Dr. Ervez's game is clear and straightforward. Dr. Ervez's game, not so strong as Aljechin in some respects, is more evenly balanced.